ॐ द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सा मा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरो।
Very good morning, students, and welcome to our celebration for World Environment Day. Needless to say, the World Environment Day is one of the UN's most important celebrations, which calls for awareness across the world for protection of the environment in which we live in. This year, the theme of the World Environment Day is biodiversity. And biodiversity is nothing but the multiple species that have made the earth their home. We belong to a culture where worship of nature, animals, and their representatives have been ingrained in our system. Worshipping the sun, the moon, the sea has been into our religion. So the importance of biodiversity and the world environment has been emphasized over and over again in the Indian culture. It is time now, with the global calamities happening around us, that we all come together and make this a part of our life. It is very important to recognize that the different species of animals, plants, microorganisms that live in the earth support each other, and we are dependent solely on them for our livelihood. Imagine if there were no plants and animals and the human beings would be existing alone, then where would be the source of food? And there are multiple examples like this. So it is very, very important for us to recognize the importance of all the species around us and respect them and promote their growth so that we also live in a healthy environment. The motto should be live and let live. Let peace prevail. Thank you very much.
Good morning, young boys and girls of IAM. Today, like every day of the year, June 5th, the World Environment Day is celebrated across the globe. The World Environment Day is also known as WED, was first established by the United Nations General Assembly in 1972 at Stockholm. And in 1974, the first World Environment Day was established and celebrated under the theme Only One Earth. The sole aim of this day is to create awareness of the people and urge them to protect the environment and the planet that we live in. Okay. And for that, the theme of this year is Celebrate Biodiversity. The 2020 had been very challenging for the entire nations, for everyone. Okay. The bushfires, the havoc in Brazil, Australia, the United States, where the sky turned red for weeks. It was holocaust. It was catastrophic. We at IAM are doing our little part. Our students are doing our presentations of our forestations. The Amphan had devastated our city. The trees came down like ninepins, a pack of cards. It has flattened our city. It has killed the environment. So our students are engaged in samplings so that one fine morning we'll have the trees back on the roots where they belong to make it a greener world. Okay. Then comes the extempore speech on another pandemic, COVID-19. The awareness and the devastation that it has taken place already, the tolls of death that has been trailed on this vicious virus. The students will give an extempore speech of how to take care of yourself from the vicious virus. Then comes the poster making. They'll create awareness through that. They'll tell a story through their posters, through their paintings. And finally, Farm to Fest. We have used the word fest instead of fork. Why? We are encouraging to eat with our hands, our traditional hands, where we can save millions and millions. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's join our hands together and make this Environment Day a great success. Let's have fun. A green planet.